Game number 2. Let's directly jump into the action here. Scenarios at the top still happening. And as we said, Heresy, if they lose one game, they're out. Right? Yeah. Heresy must win all 3 next games. Must win. Whew. Let's take a look at how they are playing this. We have Dogao as the flank. He is playing the Britons. Incredibly strong here on Beachfight. A map where we start with 12 farms. Lots of sheep on the outside. Short distance for the Britons. The range advantage can just be so good. Gold here, but very limited. We need to expand to the sides to get the extra gold. Protected by some lions. And if you desire, then you could get a lot of extra food at the bottom and at the top. His pocket player will be Miguel playing Hans. Should see a lot of cavalry from him. He is starting this one off with 5 farmers. Should be a very smooth transition into feudal age there. And we have Malay for Mr. Lan. Expecting a lot of archers from him as well. Trying to go for the fast advance into Castle Age and Imperial Age. Against them, Paladin. He is known to go for some Monk Rushes on this one. The question is, how good will Monk Rushes be against Malay? They have Heresy. Something to think about as an option. If it's full elephants, but unlikely that we will see mass elephants against crossbow, then it becomes a bit more tricky. Mass amount of sheep found here for our pocket player Slavs. And Slavs, guys, you know, they have good farms. And what you also know is that, well, they have a lot of farms to begin with. And now we get into the most beautiful thing. Lux is Chinese. And why is Chinese so crazy, guys? Everyone can ask themselves, why is Nearly so excited about Chinese on this map? Yes, you instantly start with food and can go for a lot of villagers and have a good start. Surely. It is, you have 45 food on every single farm. And that just means your team has 36 farms with 45 extra food on them. Then you still have a crazy start. And yeah, I don't even think looming for Lux. Yeah, makes sense. Whew. And that's just so sweet in my opinion. Great start, great team bonus. Nice bonus there afterwards. Okay, now going for the mill here as well as Mr. Dogao. He found a lot of sheep himself. A lot of sheep. Hoi, hoi, hoi. So the Chinese are using Chinese and Heresy is using Malay that have Heresy. Correct, my man. Correct. Chinese Slav combo. Yeah, that's just crazy as well. That's just crazy. And Aztecs who also really has an easy job there as well. Yeah, I think Britons might be the best civilization. But I think Slav Chinese are just too sick here. Just too sick. How does resource work in practice? If a Mayan player chops a tree, he doesn't chop him down to 100. But after every try, he doesn't take, let's say, 10 wood away from him. He only takes 8 wood away from him. Why did you stream in German? I do stream German in Mondays. And why should I avoid T90? Then no one should ever stream with T90 streaming. Villager Shorefish is the fastest. Together with Villager Deepfish, I believe, yep. Yeah, maybe I should cast the recorded games on Monday. That would be it, on German. Do you already know where will Viper go after tomorrow? He announced his late day on Mixer tomorrow. I know, but I obviously let him announce that. Do you already know where? Oh yeah, okay, same question. Standings is exclamation mark brackets. Currently most viewers in this channel are from Germany. Okay, And just think about everyone that isn't from Germany, Austria, or Switzerland would leave. Then I have way less viewers. Either you will be back on Twitch or Facebook. Okay. Interesting. I don't understand German and I love that we can listen to you in English. Thanks, my man. News coming that Viper streamed from Falcon 9 rocket today. Okay, lots of access now. We see the team wall here. Miguel now with a stable. And he goes for the scout aggression. It looks like team walls might happen here for looks in time, though. Needs some more water. Oh, that's a bit late here for Paladin. I'm not sure if we finish those in time. That scout wall will be lost for sure. Miguel is around as well. Dogao is not up but can help out. And that is all three scouts here of red, yellow, and purple. No one going on the outside. And Paladin, that's not in time. Oh, that would be problematic for Yin Yang here. Whew. Took long to realize what the third country is. Nah, I just thought about like everyone who understands German, Liechtenstein, and I thought like I'll go for the crazy list. But then I thought better of it. Okay, that's going to be fast castle. So only scouts by Miguel. Everyone else plays fast castle on this one. Still watch Tremendous even though I barely understand a thing. That's crazy. And that's what a lot of people are saying. And I don't understand it at all, but absolutely loving it. That's so sick. Yeah, a lot of people like say I'm completely different in German and that they enjoy it even more, although they don't enjoy it and although they don't understand it, which is so crazy to me. But yeah. Yeah. Free German lessons? Yeah, well, yeah, somewhat. Oh, villager very low HP, blocking a bit there. 4 scouts out now. The wall-offs. That was a big hit by Paladin, not walling that on time. And now everyone has to wall a lot. 1 villager going down. This looks very good for Heresy. Very good for Heresy. Now everyone just rushes out the barracks here, let's see. I like hearing Nilly slip into German by mistakes during the 1v1s. Oh yeah, the other day I did was an English stream and it was so intense and I didn't talk for like 5 minutes and then I went full German during the English stream and just talked in German for 10 minutes and chat was like lol 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 lol, but I didn't read chat at all, so I was just focus. Speaking in native language is always easier to pass through emotions. Always is a strong word. I think for absolutely most people, yeah. I studied German for years, but I forgot a lot. It helps me to practice some. I'm thinking about picking it up again now. Sweetie. If I do 1% for people to better their lives and educate themselves or learn something, that's pretty crazy. I'm sorry. Who wants Secret Osomi? Don't be sorry. Just type ! bracket. But don't be sorry. Okay, double archery range here. And I can only repeat it again, right? This is a must win for Heresy. They need 3 wins in a row or they are out. Or you should consider to be a teacher with teaching so many people German. Maybe. Okay, Monastery, Siege Workshop here for Paladin, lots of aggression, and Lan will actually play a Monk Rush here with Melee. Now that's interesting. Also remember there's no stone on the map, so building a defensive tower is super costly, and that's something that Mr. Yo is doing now. Still has a lot of sheep, a lot of farms for him. Lux is actually going for archers here. Scorpion to start off this defense. Archers now around. There's still another defensive gold here for Paladin. Could maybe go for that. And some more walls. Nice move here by Mr. Yo. He's trusting the diagonal gates. I'm still not the trusting kind of guy. Yeah, maybe some energy in the chat, guys. For Heresy. so important for them. God, would it be sad for them if they just dropped out of the tournament in that really tough group. They'd go to distance with Somi. They take a map of Secret. And now back against the wall. Need 3 wins in a row. Something that they probably didn't know at that point. Yeah, I think before the series they thought... No, I don't even know what they thought. Now it's too crazy to create scenarios. Okay, redemption here from Lan. Goes for Monks. We have the Mangonel around here as well. We see... not Conscription, Sanctity for Paladin as well. Goes for some more walls. But this is like how... They can never combine their army. This is so bad for Yin Yang here. So bad. Mangonels even need to run. Oh no, conversion here! And he loses villagers at his gold. Look at that. Now the double Mangonel kill. Oh, that was so sweet. 1 conversion, 1 kill there. Now outsmarting the Scorpion there as well. Oh god. Paladin is so dead. He's so dead. Now even build a second TC. That's interesting. Just goes massively on gold. Has 1 monastery, 1 siege workshop. He has nothing for going for himself. Looks actually is going to the outside. Interesting. Okay. That's a way to maybe screw up by realizing, okay, how much is going on in the center and then not going to the outside. The possible outcomes matrix you were showing, is it available somewhere? Yes, in my Discord. One 3 incoming. Wouldn't that be the dream for Heresy? Wouldn't that be the crazy comeback story? Okay, now the next move out here, and oh, Lightcap. Oh god, getting more and more kills. Pop 33 for Paladin here now. The next stable in some problems. 1 villager died at the site. More lions, hungry to get some more kills there. And let's take a look. Knights. 2 stables left here. Did he really go for 3 stables? Next is going for 3 archer ranges as well. Now 3 Mangonels around. Are they trying to counterattack here? Yes, they are. Interesting move. That they're giving this up. Not trying to engage against all the monks. Can they find a counterattack? Miguel doesn't have the greatest walls. Only palisades for now. That's all stone walls. Can't do much there. Sniping 1 monk. Crossbows now, leaving all those alone. Maybe Lightcap might be an option. Now losing all the stables means you're losing houses as well as Slav player. So needs to build some of those. Dogao doing a good job of going to the outside as well. Continues with all his crossbowmen. Counterattack. Is doing pretty well here. Crossbowmen are going back. Now diving in, but the bases are pretty far away. Double TC here. Villagers. Ooh, where do you even go from here? But Yin Yang, they're so crazy with their counterattacks. So crazy with their counterattacks. Now gets onto some more monks. Oh no! Oh no! The conversions in the back! Lan! He was very distracted there apparently. And monks, they are just forcing the Mangonels to be deleted. Maybe... Okay, 2 knights here. Tricky scenario. Very tricky scenario. Main engagement here in the center. Luxi's trying to focus down everything from Nogaus, dodging a lot of those shots. Knight numbers are pretty equal. Monks got 2 conversions in there. Now trying to run. Heresy still in a formidable position here. In between the players. Gold control here. We see Miguel going for some gold as well on the outside. 30C for him. Togao should be able to clear this one up. Yeah, especially with the knight support. Could just dance with the range. Now more monks coming at the side. Do we have atonement? Seems like yes, we do. That could be a lot of conversions. Lightcap around there as well. And oh god, how Paladin is just getting chewed here. Ay. That is just so good. And Heresy, they have to feel great. But Crossbow now coming from this side. That's a lot of monks going down. That's a lot of monks going down. Knights around as well to get some kills. But, oh god, Crossbowman eating the big shots. Eating the big shots. That's not enough to get the kills there. But that doesn't look like a lot of monk juice to me. That does not look like a lot of monk juice to me. And that seems like a lot of kills here from Mr. Lux. Oh no. That was like 7 monks going down. Make it 8. Now trying to jump here with the knights. 9 monks or something going down. Make it maybe 10. Don't make it 11. He made it 11 monks down. Oh god, that was so much land going down there. So bad. And Paladin is now back here, but okay. Crossman of Dogao arrived. He should be able to do a lot here, but phew. That was a lot of Land's army gone there for sure. And he's not on the outside, so he can't get an endless amount of gold. No one really going for the food at the top or bottom of the map. Dogao finding so many kills against the villagers there. Oh, long distance snipe there. Lovely move. Why didn't he just go back with the monks? Well, army was coming from the top, army was coming from the bottom. He tried to move away. Sometimes you don't watch, right? If you're building some farms at the back, trying to expand or something. He did try to run. Monks are just extremely slow. Crossman. Oh, Manganol. Running away there. More losses at the left-hand side. Dogao is getting so many kills, right? 46 kills. Highest indeed in this game. Crossman running away. More crossbows from the side as well. What can Lux really do here? He's trying to trade off a bit more. Some more knights. But this is still looking really ugly. Although, Paladin is somewhat getting on the map now. Remember, monasteries cannot be converted. Siege workshops can. Going on 2 gold here is Mr. Yo as well. Paladin really needs to go on there though. He shouldn't have a lot of gold left for himself. Light Cav converted. Crossman completely cleared up here. And now the next go into Mr. Yo's base. Not too unlikely. Slavs farm eco could be pretty crazy though. Villager count. Let's take a look. Miguel 70, Lux 70. We have Dogao with land leading. Yo and Paladin really, really low. Economy isn't great. Oopa! Good conversion. Good conversion. Good connection. Holding this one. 4 archer ranges here for Mr. Lux. Crazy numbers. Mangonel could get the shot off. Ooh. Dodged by Dogao though. You really don't want to trade a 1-for-1 here with the Mangonel. You want to get the conversion. And it will be the 1-for-1 kill. Heresy. Not finishing the game like I wanted it to see. 9 rage monks. 65 HP on those for Paladin. 3 players up to Imperial Age. It is Dogao, it is Lan, and it is Lux. I'm hearing some units die here at the right hand side. That's Lux, so microing this one quite nicely. Mangonel shot at the front. Monk still making something happen. Lux dives in deep. Now Imperial Age reached for Mr. Lan, but what does he really have? He has some monks in the back here, but that's not too crazy. Knight numbers are pretty solid as well. Mangonel are getting the conversion here, and Mangonels, they are now not killing the monks anymore because they have 65 HP. More Mangonels dying, and that's all the monks dying as well. That's all the monks dying, and Lan, he is imp, but he didn't get a single monk upgrade for his melee monks. And all the knights are now deleted. Don't tell me Lux allows him the comeback here. That's a lot of monks out. More knights coming. Everyone now at the side. But that's a good raid by Miguel. And Lux doesn't see it at all. Oh god, that was pretty damn late. Okay, finally he gets those. Lots of crossbows dying before reaching Imp. Okay, now we finally have block printing and elimination. But he's losing those monasteries. We'll finish the upgrades though. Quadruple monastery in the back here on a map that has very limited gold. Doesn't sound like the craziest thing for me. Paladin did expand towards the top. So weird that the player that is using only gold units is actually going for the food at the top. Okay, conversions here now, but conversions back. MBL would love this game. Now 12 range for Lan, 9 range only for Paladin. He can't do much. And Lux is diving in deep though. He is even Imperial Age as well. Arbalest now. We have Bracer. We get Chemistry pretty soon. And he's diving in deep. Where are Dogao's numbers? Where are Dogao's numbers? He has 3 archery ranges. Where is his stuff? Some of the Arbalest here, but he doesn't have the production. Meanwhile, Lux is sitting at 5 archery ranges and constantly producing, apparently. He's doing this one so well. Getting so many kills here, and now they can go for buildings again. Still in Castle Age, here's Miguel. Don't tell me this is the comeback. No way. Heresy was looking so strong on this one. The raid at the side kind of stopped. Mr. Yo did send some knights back. Now dives in again. Here, Lux gets some kills against the Arbalest, running away. Ooh. Knight numbers enough for Miguel to hold this one off. Arbalest are coming over as well. How is Dogao not dominating this game here? 5 archer ranges for him now as well. Look at that. He can't get the production. He doesn't have the numbers on the field. This should be 25 Arbalests on the field. Look at all those resources. If he has 25 more Arbalests, which he easily could have gotten, the archer ranges simply weren't there. He lost too many in the center, apparently. Then he would dominate this with the extra range. He would have 2 range advantage. Could snipe every single monk. Could snipe all the Arbalests, but it's not happening at the moment. Heresy still in the score lead, don't get me wrong. But it just felt like at this point I thought we were already in game 3. With an even score. So many monks around still. Going towards Imperial Age is Paladin. Can't convert the monasteries. That's why he has to go for all this ram madness here against all the monasteries. Heavily on gold. No raids at the moment. Paladin continues with his stuff at the top there. Now goes onto the gold pretty late. Arbalest moving forward. Dogao should out micro this quite reasonably easy though. Missing the last defense upgrade. Remember that he doesn't have thumping. Knights, are they jumping? It should be enough knights here for Miguel. Let's take a look. Do we have the conversions here? And now the big fight. Oh no, Dogao not really taking this one. He is running away. Does he not have the numbers or what? Look at that. Production is now fully here and he should produce really quickly behind this as well. But it seems like Lux is just diving in and he gets so many kills all of a sudden. Yin Yang is taking the score lead here. They're taking this fight. The knights are diving in, but they can't really do too much. Score, switch, any second here. Arbalest are just getting melted down. Lux is coming the production. No, Heresy is actually increasing in score again. Others and something they're doing something really nice there apparently. I'm really confused from time to time in those scenarios as well. Maybe could through those TCs. Miguel still in Castle Age. Same for Mr. Yo. The pocket's just going massive amount of knights. Can't really afford to not put 50 knights on the map apparently at the moment. Arbalest now doing a good job against Paladin, who probably with 70 HP here, 12 range. Didn't get elimination yet. Didn't get theocracy yet. Arbalest now off Dogao. Finally at the solid numbers that I wanted to see for so long. And finally scares Lux away. He needs to move away. And okay, Lan gets onto the field as well. That looks finally like Heresy can push this one so nicely. The big question is, what can we do on the outside? Some raid, one single knight won't do too much. Imagine Paladin going for Slaughter Warriors after converting all stables. Yeah, not the greatest unit, but would be funny for the memes. Phew. What were the scores today? Exclamation mark bracket. Will help you, like every day. Such a great comeback from the Chinese guys, but Heresy is still absolutely in this one. What a crazy game. What a crazy game. We will get a lot of content for YouTube here. Axing a relic, not the most important thing. Maybe with that 6 bonus, something that you can take. Dogao, 155 population. Now they're finally pushing. 500 score lead for them. Mr. Yo, moving towards Imperial Age. Has 6 stables, or 5 stables, builds a 6th one. Not a lot of stuff happening. Some knights running around, could find some kills here. Those are clearly more than 45 villagers. Even builds 2 monks for some conversions. That's pretty sick. 2 monks for conversions here, and 2 monks. Just make those 8 knights into 6, and you can fight back a bit. That's pretty sexy. For a moment, I thought they lost. Yeah, so did I. But now the army looks just so strong. Land pop 145 to Gao out there. Miguel 110, but yeah, Yo and Paladin just so far behind. Yo can't really put too much on the map. Lux has a crazy army though. 75 military, but Gao has 71 as well. But Lux can't do it alone without the range advantage. Surely he can't. Should Paladin go full sling to Yo? Well, he goes full eagles, which I don't mind either. Against all those Arbalest, eagles could be pretty damn crazy. Now intercepts the monks. Don't tell me all the monks are dying again. Oh yeah, they're Xing the monks. Oh no, oh no. No, Lan! Oh, 900 gold instantly, completely dying there. That was just horrible. Some lags apparently there as well, but that's no excuse. They were simply unprotected there. Eagles still lacking the last defense upgrade. Now clicked behind this though, and it seems like a very, very choppy game here. And, well, that's a lot of Arbalest, but they can't take the great engagement here. So many Arbalest still at that hill. Why are they trying to take this engagement? Is that really something they can do? There's so much coming from the right-hand side. They only see the army at the left-hand side, though. But Cavaliers now, +4 defense here. And having the upgrades, Lux is pushing into this one. How much does Dogao still have left? 55 Arbalest. There's some at the side. I think this should be still good enough for him. But Eagles, once they get all the upgrades and they get some conversions here against the Knights as well, I think this might be enough. Are you kidding me? How is Yin Yang holding this one? This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Meanwhile, all that raid got stopped. Not really the most important thing. I'm looking at those sheep for the second time now. And Lux is just diving in, gets the kills. And the monks with now 12 range actually getting something done here as well. But that's still a reasonable amount of Arbalest left and more than the eye sees there for sure. But finally, they're getting the kills. Whew. But Dogao, he's back at it again. Do we actually see a game with trade here? Is that an option? Mr. Yo now goes for the side here as well. Does he maybe need to transition to light cav in this game? Elephant tech. Elephant tech at the side. And I did mention it earlier. They have Heresy. It's a very costly upgrade though. 1000 gold so that the elephants are not going to your opponent, but instead dying. Dogao trying to find another angle. Nice push back here, and that's a lot of elephants all of a sudden by Paladin. Oh no, the elephant switch. Maybe Heresy needed to be researched before that. Lots of Arbalest here on the field, but it feels like Paladin can swarm this quite nicely. Even affording a castle. That's just crazy. Remember, there's no stone on this map, so Dogao did buy 700 stone. Has 50 left after investing 650 into that castle. Could go for Yeoman. Did go for Yeoman. 11 range for Dogao's Arbalest on a map that is not played pretty big, because everything is kind of in the center here. So 11 range can basically control the whole game. Cavaliers by Miguel. They clearing this one up quite nicely. Lots of army coming over there. What a crazy game. What a really crazy game. Fully going onto that gold. I think I want to see start trade. I think I want to start seeing trade. Let's take a look. Relic count. We have 1 for Miguel, 1 for Paladin. That is it. Mass amount of wood here for Dogao at the moment. Floating gold for Lan and Dogao as well. So Heresy could have been tagged. Elite Elephant could be tagged as well. Or they maybe give the resources to Miguel and he can go for Paladins. Now some raid at the top. Lovely move here. Malay light cav. Nothing that excites me too much though. Whew. Trying to find another angle. I see Paladin tech now. Lovely move. More stables here. 6 stables producing. Not the biggest number. Got all the conversions here in the center. That's a lot of... Oh. That's a lot of Lux in the center here though. And he is getting so many kills. So many kills against all the Arbalest. That's a lot of very exposed farms here by Lan. Arbalest here ready to defend this one. And this is a crazy game. Mr. Yo got Hussars now. How many farmers does he have? Can't be a lot. 40 farmers, 14 villagers on wood at the moment. Gets the resources on the map quite nicely. Only 80 villagers here for our pocket player. Paladins now coming over for the raid, and that should be a lot of dead villagers. Look at that. How many villagers do we even see here? That feels like 85-ish villagers, I believe. And only 30 can save themselves. That should be endless amount of kills. Miguel, he has 102 kills now. We will look at that in a minute again. That will surely change. Abeles trying to find some kills here as well, though. More axes everywhere. Where did all the paladin or the Abeles go of Lux? Goes over there. More attack at the top, and yeah, those paladins there just finding kills after kills. 20 already here, and they are not done yet. The TCs are trying to kind of revenge the villagers, but oh god, that's such a big investment. And no defensive monks there, but Abeles now around at that one as well. And what are you going for then? The team with the Hussar tech is starting to look pretty good all of a sudden. Next attack here, Cavaliers not really finding the engagement. Nice positioning there by Mr. Dogao. Next move here, Dogao sends everything back. Paladins as well. This is a crazy game here on Beach Fight. Cavaliers around to defend. Mr. Yo is slashed, so he cannot afford Paladins. And Miguel just got 60 kills in 2 minutes, and he will find some more here as well. Deletion of that mining camp could be really nice. Dogao blocking that one. No team communication. No one is really watching this one. Ah, the Paladin's not doing anything. I'm getting angry. Oh, what is happening? Why is the mining camp still blocking? And look at that, the other Paladins are not really fighting. Oh, okay, at least the Abeles are now helping from distance. Let's take a look at the center from time to time. Lux is going forward. He has siege rams, something that Britons traditionally have a lot of problems dealing with. But Paladins are coming over, so that should be fine. Mr. Yo now taking into Harbors as well, goes for more villagers. I think he might be even sitting on only 2 TCs here at the moment. Maybe a third one at the bottom. Those trigger me so much. Probably 3 TCs here, indeed. Goes for more Cavaliers. Now the big clear up here, not really happening. Again, 65 Abeles or something on this picture. Dogao, over 80 military as well, though. What a crazy game. Whew. Eagles finding some kills against Lan, who doesn't have the greatest units to protect. Paladins instantly here, though, to help out. Lux, he needs to fight the 2v1 for quite some time, I believe. Rams just offering themselves. Needs to go back here, Mr. Lux. Oof. Not the easiest fight for him. Surely can make something happen. Nice defense here. Abeles around as well. Lan goes for Abeles as well. Doesn't really know what else he could go for. I can see a lot of villagers from Paladin going here. Some more raids. Lots of losses from Paladin earlier. He only has 1 villager on gold at the moment. Has a lot of free food at the top. Free food for Mr. Yo at the bottom as well. That's so nice for them. But no, what's not so nice is that Dogao is pushing through the center. And, well, it is not looking great for Lux anymore. Paladin, 70 population. Lux, 90 population. Mr. Yo, 140. Look at that. Pop limit for Dogao. He is just dominating this game so nicely. More push at the top here as well. Yeah, Paladin's holding this one. Very little center control. Paladins are now going through as well. And Mr. Yo has no defense here. Guys, it's looking so sexy for Heresy. Yeah, some raids in the top here. But Paladins are around to defend this one. Okay, maybe more kills than I initially expected. This one, Land is getting some kills in as well. Why are the Paladins retreating? Where are we going? Could he not just stand here and continue? Okay, that's still a lot of... Oh no, I hate this when this happens so much. The mill is blocked due to the ostrich. Oh god, I hate this so much. This is so tilting to me. More Paladins around. Finding the kill here against the TC. Population is looking worse and worse. Aztec, I would be surprised if there's Garland Wars. Castles are so expensive, as we mentioned several times. At this point, I don't even know how expensive they are. Like, 1,000 gold? 900 gold? Something like that. Because you completely have to buy 700. No, it has to be even more. So many Arbalists. No chance engaging into that one. Some mangonels here. We see a lot more Eagles in production by Lux though. Cavaliers maybe finding an opening. Do I miss anything on the minimap? Doesn't look like it at the moment. What a sick play by Dogao here. He is the Britain player that needed to carry the game. Is now getting onto his numbers. Endless range here. Hatas from Mr. Yo can't find anything. Mr. Yo had pop 180 though. Okay. That's pretty solid all of a sudden. Lux at 125. Mr. Heresy Dogao at the pop limit. Miguel not looking too sexy. Why? How is he only having pop 115? How is Miguel only having 60 villagers? Where are all his villagers? This is so weird. I think Lan should just go for the full sling now. We have Mr. Yo going for Halberdiers on the field. Yeah, I think Lan going for the full sling is the best play here. Setting up trade could be pretty good as well, but, well, would be tricky for Secret at the moment, since they don't have any corner control, or only one corner. Halberdiers are doing a good job here once they can get to that army. Lux still blocking this one. Yeah, finding another angle. Yeah, Dogao still has his castle, is adding 2 traps. Nice move by him. Could go for even more, so much map control. Yeah, look at that. Mr. Yo is affording a castle now as well. Did buy it himself, and, well, all of a sudden the paladins all died. And Miguel is only at pop 104. What's happening here? He's getting rated heavily at home as well. All of a sudden Miguel is dropping below pop 100. That's impossible to defend. And that gold is going to go down as well. How is Yo doing this? He's holding over here. They are not having too much siege. Oh god, conscription needs to finish though, right? Mr. Yo just built this castle, and as I said, that's really, really costly. How are they doing this? Lux is sending some villagers around. Just trying to make some sneak happen there apparently. Lux is still somewhat holding this one. Just refuses to go for skirmishes. He obviously can still use the market quite nicely. They still have a lot of gold control. Not a lot of stuff happening here. They will run out of gold pretty soon. Lots of food control at the top. How many relics do we have? 1 relic. And that's 2 in total for him. Miguel has 1. That's it for now. Population's pretty scrappy for everyone. Miguel 116. So didn't drop that heavily. In the end, it was fine. Oh, look at that. Lux is rushing out in archer range here. Wants to get some Arbalest. Pretty sweet. Lots of Arbalest around here for Dogao. Uh-oh. But that's a lot of eagles as well. 13 eagles should do pretty well against that. Should wait for the engagement together. But how can he kill those traps in the center? They should get so much control. Look at that! Lux even buying stone for himself to repair the castle of Mr. Yo. Pretty sweet move. Uh-oh, but that's a lot of dead Arbalest. That's a lot of dead Arbalest, but more Arbalest coming. Oh no, that's not a lot of dead Arbalest. Call an ambulance, but not for me. That is some quick support by his teammates. Arbalest are coming around, Paladins as well, and I thought Dogao would lose everything, but oh boy, was I wrong. And they are going for the next attack here, and then it looks pretty damn bad for SY/Yin Yang here, but because that will be a lot of losses again, and meanwhile pushing through the center, Paladins around, Arbalest around as well. Arbalest coming here, Hasa's coming as well though. I would be surprised if this is a clear up, but I also would be surprised if they don't clear it up eventually. All the Arbalest of Lan already dead. Now the Eagles at the front here. Numbers are better for Mr. Yo. Produces some more Cavaliers from the left-hand side. More Paladins coming. More Cavaliers as well, though. Dogao is microing away. We have some axes. Some pikemen attack from Paladin meanwhile. Lots of base gone from Lux here. Arbalest going to the top again. And now diving in here, just trading off units. But that's not going to work. 13 against 36. But there's more Arbalest coming. So Dogao is getting cleared up here. Yeah, those Arbalest in small numbers will never do anything. Getting some villager kills, but that's it. Attacks at the top here. Eagles, not pretty. Would love to see some pikemen there. And yeah, how is Lux's population now? 115. So he doesn't have a lot, right? How does he have 33 on wood, 16 on food? I don't even see it. 3 traps still alive. Holding that till. More Harbidiers coming. That's all cleared up. Still 3 corners though. Trade feels so risky. You can never really protect it though. I think the team with the better trash might win it in the end. Because we're really low on gold now. Look at this.
Grayton?
Heresy is out of gold. 400 gold. Are you kidding me, guys? How much gold? Wasn't some gold left here? Okay. Okay, so they get 1.5k, I would say. And look at that. BoA2 now needs to go for skirmishes. And now the engagement here. Ooh, traps need to go back. That's not a lot of meat shield all of a sudden. Uh-oh. Yo, man on those skirms, but won't help him too much. Harbidiers are around there as well, now closing down the distance. BoA2 dropping down to Pop 955. Mr. Yo now taking the population lead. They're pushing this back, and how is Lux having so many Arbalists still? How could he afford those? Saracen market is crazy on this map, apparently. Now some movement over here. Lan is making something happen. This game is one of the craziest and best games I might have ever seen. It sounds so crazy to say this, but this game has so many plot twists here. So many different units. Look at the base of Lan! And I was like, okay, he expands towards here. No, that's not expanding. That's fleeing. That's migrating away. Lan has not a lot of stuff going for himself. He's at pop 60. This is Arabia all over again. Holy moly. Hussars now coming over here. And Eagle Warriors going in deep. No! No! BoA2! No! This is so costly, and this is 40 Arbalists. You will never get back. You will never get back. Holy moly. He needs to somehow get some meat shield in front of this one. Tries to micro some, but killing one Hussar won't be great. Oh, God. That was so unfortunate for him. Okay, Paladins are now around. So he did save 30 of them, but lost a lot. That could have been completely different for him. Oh, yo, I'm getting a heart attack here. He has still so much army, though. Look at that. Has more army than villagers now. Raids now at the site as well. Mr. Yo still active there. We have Paladin. Maybe they trade in that direction. Yeah, they will even trade. Beach fight and trading. It's something that I've never seen before. And 60 pop. Miguel 100 pop. BoA2 150. Lux 136 population. Yo and Paladin both over 150 population. How is that even a thing? No more gold at the outside. This gold is running dry as well. Heresy officially has no more gold income. We still have some scattered around stuff here. Yeah, really not a lot either. Maybe 1.5k to go. But they did start some trade now. They did start some trade on this crazy map. And that's a lot of eagles. How can he afford 56 elite eagle warriors? And how can he not afford Garland Wars? Oh no, oh no. And Paladin numbers aren't really there. Remember guys, if Heresy loses this series, if they lose this single game, they are out. They are forced in the group. They are done. Better of Africa main event. Yeah, they can still continue playing the series, but it does not matter. It might have mattered at that point, but now with the result, knowing from the other games, we know it's over for them. They need to find a way. They need to find a way back into this game. But Lan, 65 population. He has 5 military at the moment. Make it 4. Some sheep on the outside. Some light cav of melee. +2, +1. No bloodlines. It's like sending a scout in. Paladin number still pretty solid for Mr. Miguel. 54 military. But the Arbalest now completely cleared up, and they found a good fight against the Eagles, but not a great fight against the Arbalest here. And Monks even around this too get some healing done. Eagles now need to beat the meat shield. Monk goes directly to the front, dies instantly. Arbalest, they need to win this fight. Miguel feels like he needs to regroup though. This could be such a sad game. And after losing those 2 games, I think you're completely broken. not even knowing about the other results, but losing this game. I know that I'm not strong enough of a man to continue playing this. It looked so good over and over again. But look at that, mass military now. Lan sitting at 5, Miguel has 50. Lugao still at 65, but looks a whooping 80 military on the field. Paladin 56. Mr. Yo 60 as well. Get some more villager kills. Every single arbalist. How can he afford more arbalist? That's just crazy. No trade. Reasonable trade on the outside now. Reasonable trade here for Yin Yang. You think Lan should get forced levy? Well, Lan has 22 farmers. He needs to invest, I would say, over 1,000 gold for a castle. 600 gold for forced levy upgrade. Probably 500 gold to get all the upgrades. So that's over 2,000 gold with 0 gold in the bank, 0 gold income. Probably not in this life. Surely not in this game. Pikemen now moving forward. Getting everything that Miguel was still throwing at them. Lux, Yo and Paladin are taking the score lead. Still on the hill here is Mr. Dogao. He's trying to make something happen, standing his ground, but now the next Ramgo, and as we said earlier, Britain's having big troubles defending that one. Mass hussars, mass skirmishers are around here as well. Miguel now drops to pop 60. Heresy Dogao has to type in the GG. I'm crying and smiling at the same time. How is Heresy not winning this game? How can Lux hold this one? How can Paladin get back on so many eagles, so many monks? How can Yo, with no villages, get onto so many hussars and halberdiers for the hold? How can he get to 132 villagers? How can Heresy completely ignore the top and the bottom? How can they allow them to trade? How can Dogao with 80 arbalists get cleared up here as well? This is an unbelievable game. 1 hour, 18 minutes. This was not Heresy's game to lose. Dogao had 130 arbalists at one point. That sounds crazy. Feeling sad for Heresy. If they're in Group B, with those performances, easily top 3. But having Yin Yang, Suomi and Secret in their group just means that they're out. Yeah, it's a best of 5. Yes, we will play to the end. Heresy can still win the series, but a 3-2 is not enough for them to go through. They needed 3 points. Dogao, 132 largest army. And this is not deathmatch, guys. This is not a sling. This is him putting numbers on the map. Britain player with 873 kills. Paladin raising 103 buildings. That's complete Lan, who lost 105. He didn't get the kills on the map. He had 18 conversions. Paladin had 48 conversions. So think about it. Like, Lan, he probably lost like 40 monks this game and only got 18 conversions. Trade. Not crazy, but good enough. 32k gold. Remember that that also includes the trade, the market prices. I want to return to the map and see at the market prices again. 30k for Dogao as well. Was very heavily on the outside. 14-17. Castle Edge timing there by Lan. Pretty damn crazy. Was the earliest imp as well. Took some time to get block printing. 3 relics for Paladin with that stacks. Also gave him a solid, like, that's 50 Eagle Warriors, guys. That's 50 Eagle Warriors. There's no stone on this map. Market prices, in the end, do we see those? Lux was Chinese. Lol, he wasn't Saracens. Lol. Stone price 247. Wood and food at the bottom. Lol, I like 95% of the game I thought Lux was Saracens. I'm not a clever man. Doesn't really matter. Whew. Nearly off the camera. And we will jump into game number 3 pretty soon. But holy moly was that a game.